we need a box that's got no holes in it, and into which we can put a box that has holes in it that'll just fit in. But to do that we need to have the box that we're doing raised a little. So I just got these bricks that I had in around the house and pop it in there. So it's raised. Okay, then we get some leftover fly screen or something from somewhere. And this is to enable, to stop the worms from falling through into the other thing. Right. So we just, as I say, use what you've got, you've got. Where is it? Okay.
So you could use shade cloth,
Yep.
bit of old sheet if you needed to.
Oh, the sheet wouldn't be as good because this would be more likely to, this will let the water through but not the worms. This will let the water through but not the worms. But an old sheet would be pushing it a bit.
It would disintegrate too quickly too, wouldn't it?
Probably.
The worms would eat
Yeah.
it.
But yeah, any material will disintegrate quicker, whereas this is fly screening and it won't disintegrate as easily. Now, have I got enough here? I just want to make sure I've got okay, I'll do a jigsaw puzzle with it, just so you cover the main holes so that the worms can't fall through. And then on top of that, put a reasonable amount of newspaper down the bottom, so that sort of keeps things in as well. Best not to use shiny stuff. Best to use
only paper.
newspaper. Yep.
Paper.
And that. Then we're ready to put some compost in, and then the worms.
Okay.
You put the soil first.
Yep.
Soil in.
Yeah, I put the compost.
Oh, you mean you've already made?
Wrappings and veggie scraps.
Okay.
And chook and cow pellets.
What's that white stuff?
When we get our
Oh, I
stuff
see.
delivered in boxes, they put packing in,
Okay.
and that is
This is nice.
The packing starch.
The packing is peanut, or it used to be, and it breaks down. Now I'm going down to here, but it doesn't look like I've got too many worms. It's too hot.
Yeah, they'd be down quite lower.
It's too hot. I'm not getting them.
What are these bugs?
Yeah, that's from that'll be flies. Flies have done it.
Well, they didn't look like maggots.
Yeah. Yeah, they're maggoty type things.
Okay.
This is the thing. This might be too hot now to put the worms straight into it, because I've only just done this yesterday, so none of it's decomposed as much as I'd like it to.
Do you want to get some of the stuff from the bottom?
Okay, I'll put the lid back on this and put that in the worm factory, and then I'll get stuff from down the bottom.
Okay, there we go. You need more, don't you? But it's like it's very warm.
Yes, it's
Like I can feel that heat.
the heat's coming off it. Yeah, so I need to get cold compost
Okay.
because it'll kill the worms if I put them into hot
In
compost.
order to get a cold compost, and if it's hot like this, you need to add some water in to cool it before you can.
Oh well, I'll always add water. Yeah, and then you get the worm fertilizer in the bottom. It just runs through. Okay, now I'll go and get some underneath stuff.
For this,
Yeah. This is a purpose-built
big.
compost. So you buy these as compost heaps. Not that you actually need to have a compost heap like this. You could use anything. Ah, there's a worm, Mum.
Some worms? Okay. If the worms are there, then that's good.
Nice.
But once again, you use what you've got and you
Was
do
this
stuff
here
and
last time
be prepared.
when we were doing the cleaning? Oh,
I'm
yeah.
looking. This is the thing.
Oh, lots of worms in there.
Yeah, it's down
Oh.
far enough.
So that's obviously a good temperature because they're happy little worms down there.
Yep.
Mm.
You can see that this is different texture from the stuff I just put in.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. All done.
Great.
There's a worm.
Couple of them there.
Yep.
That's more than 10 or 20, 12. You need to spread it. It's on the job training, so I need to do it.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Now to finish it off, what I do is I get
This is nice.
two more.
Some local papers soaking in some water for a little while.
So I'll get
Worms. It's already escaping. Yeah, that's one that escaped out here.
Yes.
Runaway worm.
Oops. Ah.
Yeah, I think you should like take pictures. I'll tell my folks that this is how it's done.
this is homegrown stuff.
This is like fun to me.
Yeah. Love playing with worms. Matthew loves playing with worms.
I know Jaden and the sister would like
Like the things that
doing this.
my grandkids love doing was looking at Grandma's worm factory.
Grandma doesn't have pets other than her worms.
Now that should be plenty. And as I say, after I've had a bit of a rest, I could possibly redo this. More newspaper and soak it and put it over the top.
New newspapers or the old ones?
Old newspapers.
The same one, I mean
Yeah.
this one.
Yep, that's all I've done
Water
for this.
and then you put it
Yes,
on.
soak the newspaper
So why are you wanting to put new newspaper in there?
because it's disintegrating.
Okay.
So, yeah, so there's all that stuff there.
Oh, you still got lots
So-
of worms.
There's all that stuff there that's good stuff. So I'm just reorganising it so I'll put some more newspaper on it and then put a whole heap of water in it and then it'll go down there. But I've got to see how much is in here,
How much water is
how much
there?
water is in there. I haven't looked at that and that's something I need to do.
Not that it's actually water.
No, it's
It's
wormweed.
Wormweed, yeah.
Wormweed.
Which is also known as worm juice.
Worm juice.
Yep.
Sounds nicer than wormweed.
Okay, now you can take that.
Just like worm castings sound nicer than worm poo.
All right.
Put that in there. So you can see the difference in the look of it.
Yep.
But that's what they're used to. So,
So we
spread it out a
got-
little bit and then shove the newspaper on top of it.
Make it even, huh?
Yeah, that'll do. We don't have to be pedantic about this stuff. The worms aren't.
No.
See, you already got
But
lots of
these will be
worms.
soaked enough now. So, yep. In fact, I'll go and fill this with water, rinse it out and put water in
Oh,
it.
why don't we get
We've had the newspaper soaking in some water for a little while.
Pop it over the top because
And
they
this'll-
like dark. They like to be in the dark.
Uh-huh.
So this will keep them dark, but also
Yep.
add some moisture to the
Yep.
worm farm.
Mhm. Okay. Okay, worm farmers, here we go.
And now we've got to find a nice, cool, dry place to stick them,
Yes.
so they don't get too much sun during the day.
Okay. I'll make it deep.
I only ever use this for watering my plants anyway, so you may put that back.
Okay.
And
We'll leave this up.
just
tell
pour
me.
it over.
All of it?
Yep. Now, some people have been told to put carpet on and do that.
I'll empty this.
Actually, that could possibly go on the other one. That can go into that one that we've just taken out of. Old carpet that's been soaked, and some put old hessian bags.
Yep, I've got hessian
So we
bags
can
on
use
mine.
Hessian bags or newspaper, and go from there. And put a lid over the top of it to sort of so it doesn't blow away. Yep. So that's it.
And then you
That
put
looks like a
something
good lid.
over, huh?
I think that's a good lid.
Yep, and then we put a brick
Done.
on top of that to stop it
Yep.
from flying away.
Yep.
Cool.
And
Wonderful.
as I say, then we've got to find out where to put it. As I say,
Find a shady place
And you need
under
to
a
put
tree,
something
and we've got to
over
make sure
or
it's not
under the
on the
house.
dirt or under the house.
You need to put over
Yes.
something
a
to hold
big
down
brick
the
or a
lid.
pot plant or something.